Hello student, I am Sangeeta Mansukhani. This is the video number 78. In this video I will be explaining VBT, valence bond theory and hybridization. In the last video I already explained VSEPA theory. So in this video I will be explaining VBT. This theory was introduced by Hitler and London in 1927 but further improved by the Pauling and Slater in 1931. It is based on the knowledge of the atomic orbitals, electronic configuration, criteria of the overlapping of the atomic orbital, hybridization of the atomic orbital and principle of the variation and the superposition. Okay, so these concepts, these topic on which VBT based. So VBT, valence bond treatment for hydrogen molecules. So first here consider two hydrogen atoms like A and B. Okay, its nuclei are Na and Nb. So electron present in between Ea and Eb. So when the two atoms are far apart, there is no interaction between them. But as these approach each other, some new attractive and repulsive forces begin to operate. Okay, so attractive forces and repulsive forces generated. So for attractive forces generated, nucleus of the one atom Na and then electron, its own electron. So attraction, nucleus between atom, electron. Then nucleus of one atom Na and then electron of the other atom. So NaEb. So opposite way, nucleus and electron between the attractive force generated. Then repulsive forces like electrons of the two atoms like Ea and then Eb and nuclei of the two atoms. So between the nuclei, between the electron, nucleus force, repulsive force originated and then nucleus and electron between attractive force generated. See the diagram. This is the attractive force. Electron and then nucleus. So between the nucleus and the electron, attractive force. This is also here not. Same repulsive force, electron and electron between repulsive force. Okay, and then nucleus, between the nucleus. Here you see arrow mark far away represent the repulsive force. Here towards each together. Okay, so approach each together. So it is each other. So it is an attractive force. Okay. Then after experimental also revealed that the magnitude of the new attractive force is more than new repulsive force and potential energy also decreased due to the approach of the two atoms. So a stage is reached when the net force of the attraction balance the force of the repulsion and system acquires minimum energy. So when two hydrogen atoms are bonded together, form a stable molecule with HH bond length of 74 picometer. So energy released during the formation of the bond is called bond enthalpy. The energy released during the formation of the bond is called bond enthalpy. So here for hydrogen molecule, 1 mole of the hydrogen molecule, 435.8 kilojoule of energy is required. So formula is, equation is hydrogen gas plus 435.8 kilojoule per mole inverse energy required for convert to the breaking the bond. Hydrogen gas plus hydrogen gas. This is the UC graph. Whenever intermolecular distance and between the energy, we have to plot the graph. So this type. Okay. So here you represent bond energy. Here distance of the separation. Clear? So bond energy 435.8 kilojoule energy required to dissociate the one hydrogen molecule to convert atomic hydrogen gas. Okay. Next topic is orbital overlap concept. According to the concept, covalent bond is formed by the overlapping of two half-filled atomic orbitals of valence shell electrons with opposite spin. Okay, greater the overlapping of atomic orbital, that is means stronger the bond formation. So overlapping directly proportional bond strength. Okay, so first we have to see directional properties of the bond. So the valence band theory explains the formation and the directional property of the bonds in polyatomic molecules like methane, ammonia and water. So in terms of the overlap and then hybridization. Okay, so first we have to then after account for the geometry of the resulting molecules. Okay, so first have to see overlapping of the atomic orbital. Overlapping, that is means when orbitals of the two atoms overlap form bond, and their overlap may be positive, negative and zero. So that depends on the sign for the wave function of atomic orbitals. Okay, like positive overlap takes place when two 2pz orbitals overlap along the internuclear axis. Here you see combination of the two 2pz atomic orbitals. So here pz orbital dumbbell shape, this is also dumbbell shape. So positive and positive in the phase overlap. Okay, this is the combination of the 2pz over atomic orbital. Then here you see opposite sign combination. Okay, combination of the 2pz atomic orbitals. So positive overlap takes place when two 2pz orbitals overlap along the internuclear axis. Z axis is taken as molecular axis by convention with the lobe of the same sign. But on the other hand, two 2pz orbitals overlap along the intermolecular nuclear axis with the lobes of the opposite sign. So it results negative overlap. Here positive overlap and this is negative overlap. Okay, so this is because lobes of the opposite sign cannot be combined. So the different arrangement of the s and p orbitals resulting positive, negative and zero overlaps. Okay, so first example given, combination of the 2pz or atomic orbital whenever positive overlap. So positive in phase overlap. So in phase overlap. And if negative sign, so negative or out of phase overlap. Then combination of the 2pz and then s. S shape is spherical and pz dumbbell shape. So positive overlap and plus minus, so negative. Okay. Then third, combination of the 2px atomic orbital. Px orbital is a horizontal way. So to overlap px, plus sign, minus and this is plus minus plus. Then combination of the 2py atomic orbital, same in the same phase. Okay, convention with the lobes of the same sign, and here different opposite sign of the lobe. Okay, then next zero overlap, that is means pz this way and then s. So pz this way, not a overlap, so here plus and then here plus, px and py. When pz and s overlap, so zero overlap, and px and py zero overlap. So you learn this combination of the 2pz and s, 2s. Here you see 2pz this way overlap, then complete the combination. Otherwise zero overlap. Okay, clear? 2py and then 2px. Then next is types of overlapping and nature of the covalent bond. So overlapping is the covalent bond classified into two types, sigma bond and pi bond. Sigma bond, this type of bond is formed end to end, head-on overlap of the bonding orbitals along the internuclear axis. So head-on overlap or axial overlapping, we have to say sigma bond. So first overlapping, SS overlapping, 2s orbital overlap, half-filled s orbital along the internuclear axis. So we have to say SS overlapping. S orbital and p orbital takes place between the half-filled s orbital of the one atom and half-filled of the p orbital of the another. So sp overlapping. pp orbital combined, so pp overlapping. Okay. If z axis is chosen as the internuclear axis, so no overlapping take place between the s, px or py orbital, px and py orbital. So there is zero overlap. Then pi bond. Pi bond, when the atomic orbitals overlap in such a way that their axes remain parallel to each other and perpendicular to the internuclear axis. So bond formed is called pi bond. Here you see, this is the p orbital, this is the p orbital. So pp or be overlapping. So parallel to each other, this is the internuclear axis. So perpendicular to the internuclear axis, so bond formed is called pi bond. And this is the orbital formed sidewise overlapping, upper side and then downside. So two saucer type charged clouds, this is way, two saucer type charged clouds above and below the plane of the participating atom. Clear? So two types of the overlapping. Okay. So there are two types of the covalent bonds, sigma band and pi bond. Clear? Then next topic is hybridization. Hybridization, this concept given by the Pauling, and he suggested atomic orbital mixed together, so to generated new set of the equivalent orbitals. Hybridization given by the Pauling, he suggested the atomic orbital mixed together, so to generate a new set of the equivalent orbitals, that is called hybrid orbital, otherwise hybridization orbitals. Okay, and it is used in bond formation, and this phenomena is called hybridization. Clear? So the process of the intermixing of the orbital of slightly different energies. So redistributive the energies to generate a new set of the orbitals of the equivalent energy and shape. So when 1 2s and 3 2p orbitals of carbon hybridize, so result in the 4 new sp orbital hybrid orbitals are formed. Okay, silent features of the hybridization. Main features are 4. First is the number of the hybrid orbital is equal to the number of the atomic orbital that hybridized. Then second, hybridized orbital are always equivalent in energy and shape. Then third, hybrid orbitals are more effective in forming the bonds and then the pure atomic orbitals. And fourth, these hybrid orbitals arrange themselves in such a direction so that there is minimum repulsion between the electron pair and a stable arrangement are obtained. Okay, so I have to explain hybridization by one example. Okay, but first you see, this is the silent features. Okay, then important condition, only valence shell orbital of an atom take part. Second, the orbital undergoing hybridization should have almost equal energy. Then third, promotion of the electron is not essential condition prior to the hybridization. And then last, fourth important condition, it is not necessary that only half-filled orbitals involved in the hybridization. Okay, even filled orbital of the valence shell can also involve in hybridization. So according to the hybridization types, so there are different types of the hybridization. First is sp hybridization. Okay, sp hybridization. sp hybridization, it occurs when one sp, that is this one s and one p orbital mix together and result in the formation of the two equivalent sp hybrid orbital. Okay, so sp hybrid orbitals is associated with 50% s character and 50% p character, because sp, so 50% s and 50% p. So such a molecule in which the central atom is sp hybridized and linked directly to other central atom have linear geometry. So this hybridization is known as diagonal hybridization. So here example 2 given of the sp hybridization. So see, this is the s orbital, spherical, x, y and z direction, p orbital pz, x, y and z, so pz, so this overlapping, so linear overlapping, when s and then p. Okay, clear? So such a molecule which the central atom is the s represent and then link directly to the other central atom have a linear geometry. Clear? So opposite sign, linear sp hybrid, 180 degree angle. Example given, beryllium chloride. So here you see chloride p orbital and beryllium. So Be in between and chloride down. So chloride pz orbital. Okay. So the ground state electronic configuration of the beryllium is 1s2 and 2s2. So in excited state, one electron from 2s orbital is promoted to vacant 2p orbital, so to make a bivalent. Okay, so one 2s and one 2p orbital gets hybridized to form 2sp or hybridized orbital. So 2cl, one Be, so Be 1s2 2s2, so outer shell 2 electron, one side, second side, and overlap with 2 other sp hybridized orbital of the chlorine. Okay, so a chlorine axially and form 2 beryllium chloride bonds. So here you see negative combined with the plus charge of the chlorine, here same. So beryllium chloride molecule, linear shape, and so here 180 degree angle. Okay, then C2H2 ethyne. So ethyne molecule is formed CH triple bond Cl when the both carbon atom undergo sp hybridization. Here you see hydrogen 1s and carbon p orbital this way. Okay, so then after one bond form, and then after 2p orbital overlap, this is the 2px and this is the 2py overlap to another. Okay, so one sp hybrid orbital of the one carbon atom overlap with the other sp hybrid orbital of the carbon atom to form carbon-carbon sigma bond, right? While the other hybridized orbital of the carbon overlap axially with the half-filled s orbital and then hydrogen atom to form sigma bond. The remaining two unhybridized p orbital of the both carbon atom overlap sidewise to form 2 pi bond, 2px and 2py. So one sigma bond and 2 p pi bond. So total bond 3, 1, 2 and 3, right? Clear? So between the carbon atom in the ethyne molecule is made up of 1 sigma and 2 pi bond. Clear? Then next hybridization sp2. sp2 s, 1s and 2p. So 2p orbital mixed together, so they result formation of the 3, 1s and 2p. So total 3 equivalent sp2 hybridized orbital. So first example given, boron trichloride. So here you see this is the spherical shape of the boron and then trichloride. So here you see BCl3. Okay, so here you see this is the plus x direction plus minus orbital, z direction plus minus, and downside y. Okay, so S plus Py and Pz overlap. So this structure you see, it is not necessary you draw, this structure you draw. So boron trichloride, so here you see boron trichloride, chlorine also positive overlapping. Okay, so boron trichloride ground state electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 2p1. So one of the 2s electrons is promoted to the vacant 2p orbital. So boron has 3 unpaired electrons. So 3 orbitals, 1 2s and 2 2p hybridized to give 3 sp2 hybrid orbital. So 3, so that is means which arrangement? Trigonal planar arrangement. Okay, and angle is 120 degree. Okay, so chlorine, chlorine and chlorine, and central wave B, boron. So sp2 hybrid. Next is sp3 hybridization. In this hybridization, S, 1s and 3p orbital of the valence shell intermix to form 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals of equivalent energies and shape. So each sp3 hybrid orbital contains 25% s character and 75% p character. So angle between sp3 hybrid orbital is 109.5 degree. Okay, example of the methane CH4. So 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. So in this 1 2s and 3 2p orbital of carbon intermix to form 4 sp3. So here you see this example, a central wave carbon and then 1 2 3 4. So sp3 hybrid and angle is 109 degree 28 dash. Otherwise we have to write 109.5 degree. Okay, clear? So carbon with hydrogen forms sigma bond and then carbon with hydrogen each end. Okay, so 4 sp3 hybrid form. Okay. Next topic is hybridization of the elements involving d orbital. So elements of the third period have d orbital also along with the s and p orbital. So which are also involved in hybridization because the energy of the 3 orbital are comparable to the energy of the 3s and 3p. So 3d orbital are also comparable to that of those of 4s and 4p orbital. So consequently, the hybridization involving either 3s, 3p and 3d, but 3d, 4s and 4p is possible. Okay, because of more energy difference in of 3p and 4s orbital. Okay, so no hybridization involving 3p, 3d and 4s orbital is possible. So most common example here given, first formation of the PCl5. Okay, so PCl5 sp3d hybridization because phosphorus ground state atomic number 15. So outer shell electronic configuration is 3s2 3p3. Okay, so 2 electron in 3s and 3 electron in p. So whenever excited, so this electron jump and then going to the excited state. Okay, so how many Cl attached with phosphorus? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 unpaired electron with unpaired electron chlorine form bonding. So 1s, 3p and 1d. So what is the hybridization? sp3d hybridization. So 5 orbitals, 1s, 3p and 1d orbital. So structure is p phosphorus attached 3Cl this way and above and below. So trigonal bipyramidal its structure. Okay, hybridization sp3d and then trigonal bipyramidal its shape. So hybrid orbitals and molecular shape involving sp and d. So types of the hybridization sp. So atomic orbital s plus p, shape linear, bond angle 180 degree. Example HgCl2, BeCl2, C2H2. Second types of the hybridization. Number of the electron pair 3. So hybridization sp2, s1 and 2p. So trigonal planar 120 degree structure BF3, AlCl3, C2H4. Then 4 number of the electron pair. So sp3 hybridization s and then 3p. Tetrahedral 109.5 degree and methane SiCl4, ammonium. Then number of the electron pair 4, but types of the hybridization dsp2, 1d, 1s, 2p. So square planar, so 90 degree and complex structure. Its example NiCN4 2 minus, PtCl4 2 minus. Then 5 number of the electron pair, so sp3d and then s1s and then 3p and then 1d. Trigonal bipyramidal 90 degree, 120 degree, pf5, pcl5. Then 6 number of the electron pair, sp3d2, otherwise d2 sp3, sp3d2, sp3d2. So here different sp3d2, s, 3p and 2d. d2 sp3, 2d, 1s, 3p. So octahedral, total 6, 90 degree. Example sf6, chromium f6, 3 minus. Okay. So hybridization of the some important molecule, we have to find this formula, like molecule given carbon dioxide. So this formula you learn, X is equal to half VE plus MA minus C plus A. Okay. So here we have to find hybridization and hybrid orbital containing lone pair and shape. Okay, like here carbon dioxide. So X is equal to, okay, here you see value of the X, so type of the hybridization, value of the X 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sp, sp2, sp3, sp3d, sp3d2. So X is equal to half hybridization VE, valence electron. So in the carbon 4 electron plus Ma minus C plus A. So Ma that is means if any monovalent ion, so if you have to write like hydrogen comes, so hydrogen is monovalent, so how many hydrogen are attached, so we have to write here. C, that is means charge on cation, A charge on anion. Okay, like CO2. So CO2 have valence electron 4, 2 and 4 electronic configuration. So 4 outermost electron. Then Ma, so that is his monovalent ion. So here no monovalent ion attached, so 0. Then minus charge on cation, no, 0, and charge on anion, no. So 0 minus 0 plus 0, so half into 4, so 2. Okay, so 2, that is means hybridization, that is means 1s and 1p. So hybrid orbitals containing lone pair, here lone pair, no, so 0, and its shape is linear. Okay, like BF3. So X is equal to half, here 3 outer valence electrons, so 3 plus monovalent is fluorine, because 3 monovalent ion attached, so 3 minus charge on cation, no, charge on anion, no, so 0 plus 0, so 3 plus 3, 6, so half into 6, 3, so 1s and 2p. sp2 hybridization, its shape is planar triangular. Okay, then like SiF4. So fluorine, silicon, outer valence electron 4, so half into 4 plus monovalent ion 4 attached, so plus 4, no charge on cation and anion, so 0 plus 0. Okay, so half into 8, so 4. So according to the 4, so 1s and 3p, structure tetrahedron. Clear? So this is the formula of hybridization. We have to find easily way. X is equal to half VE plus MA minus C plus A. VE valence electron, that is means electron present in outer shell. MA, that is means how many monovalent ion attached. C charge on cation, A charge on anion. Okay, so on the basis of this formula you have to easily find hybridization. Okay, next topic I will be explained in the next video. Thank you so much.